Good morning, everybody. Rick here. Today is Monday. What is this? April 23rd. Time is 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, let's see what we got going on today. A big old push-up currently happening. Let me go back and look at last week. So, we're just kind of it's trickling. So, trickling down a bit. Okay, we're actually we're in spring, coming into the summer months. Traditionally, gas typically goes up this time of year just from supply and demand. Last year it did something really weird, though. I don't know if it's because of overseas oil, but it didn't move up like it had traditionally. So, but being a day trader, we'll just kind of figure out what's going on here. Let's see here, back in London. Actually, we'll go back to Asian session. Down. Nothing. Into London. So here. Alright, I'm not seeing much of anything just yet. So, cluster formation going on there. It's not very strong just yet. Where are we sitting at? We're actually in value area. Point of control sitting at 68.35. Value area high 68.38. This is apex point of control. So, alright, not much I can do right now. We're approaching overbought, not quite there yet, still early. And it is Monday, so we're just going to have to wait and see what happens and see if we can get into a decent trade today. So hopefully I can trade a little more this week. So I don't think I got in a single trade last week. Okay, that's kind of where we're at. So on the sidelines right now, and just waiting it out. So charts did roll over. We're in the CLM 18 contracts, which is, what is this, June, the June contract. So, all right, I'm going to pause the video, and if we can get into a trade, I'll be back. All right, see you in a bit. Wow, big old drop. So, didn't see that coming. All right, hey, we just got to wait this one on out here and see if we'll get some type of a reversal sequence back long, I suppose. So, 11,000 total orders here. 78. Actually, stochastic says it's probably going to continue to drop. So, I don't think I want to be a bear just yet. I mean, a bull. So, would like to be a bear. Didn't catch this, though. That isn't very strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it only hit 5. So, definitely would have missed that one short anyway. So, it happens. So, we're just going to sit on the sidelines, wait and see if we can get something to verify. All right, I'll be back. Okay, with this big drop, stochastic's probably going to pull way back. We still got 3 minutes left here. Looking for a touch on the 1. This looks like a valid reversal sequence here. So 67.24 is where I'm probably looking to get long. I haven't set a limit there or anything, but that puts us still within 9 and 19 here at 67.42. 22 is the 20 threshold there. So see if we're going to get a pullback here and wait for this bar to close and might make a decision at that point. All right, I'll be back in just a bit. All right, I pulled the trigger long 10 contract 67.38 right here and look to pull half off of 48. Stop is sitting at 28 right now. The 10 tick stop. need to see if this is going to channel along or what we're going to do here. So not as big of a turn, decent, but not as big as hoped. So we're sitting smack dab in the middle of stochastics again. So it's probably still going to come on down, test the one deviation line, but I think we can actually get half off before that happens here at 48. All right, be back in a bit. All right, I moved my stop on up to 34 for a 4-tick stop. This is kind of looking like a channel right now, and I think I might just pull half off kind of early. So let me see here. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can pull half off at 45. Yeah, that'll be for 7 ticks, I believe. And just to secure in a little bit of profits and see if we're going to keep pushing up. So, all right, I'll be back. All right, got half off there at 45 for 7 ticks. I'm going to leave my stop at 34 for 4-tick stop. And a little bit of breathing room there, so we'll see if we're actually going to break up at this point. So, still not sure. All right, I'll be back. All right, got stopped out at this point. 1 tick before 24. So let me watch and see if we actually might pull the trigger here. All right, be back in just a bit. All right, long on the 1 deviation line, 67.24, 10 contracts. Look to pull half off at 34. Stop sitting at 14 for 10 ticks right now. Want to maybe adjust that though. Let me see here. 19, 18. Moving my stop up to 18. 6-tick. Yeah, 6-tick stop. And we'll go forward from this point here. All right, I think we can get half off at 10. See, 8 ticks. So, what is this? 32. 33. All right, guys, I'm going to wait this one out. I'll be back in just a bit. Okay, as soon as I hit pause, it hit 10. Okay, half off at 34. I'm going to leave my stop at, and I'm going to move it up to 19. 5-tick stop. And I'll set a pill point for 44 for 20 ticks. Let's see if we can get that to happen. All right, be back in just a bit. All right, stepped out for just a moment. Got 1 off at 44. So I'm guessing that was right here for 20 ticks. Set a pill point for 54 for 30 ticks. And I'm going to go ahead and move my stop to break even now at 24. So that leaves me 4 contracts long, 67.24, stop sitting at break even. Next pill point, 67.54 for 30 ticks. So we'll see what happens here. So it's just kind of lingering. Big old wicks. Last bar was a doji. It's kind of sitting in that area right now, so we'll just see what happens. All right, I'll be back. Okay, got 1 off at 54. This right here for 30 ticks. Leaves me 3 contracts long, 67.24. Stop still sitting at break even. Now I'm just going to leave it there. Let's see. I'm going to set a pill point for 64. Looked like it hit up there and didn't have it set then. So I'll set another one for 40 ticks up here at 64. And let's see here. We're back into oversold area. So, all right. Let's watch and see what happens. Got to run off just a bit, but I'll be watching from Team Viewer. I'll be back in a few. Okay, guys, a lot of action since I was gone, but I was able to capitalize on this. So got stopped out here at 24. I was watching, got back long, 67.21. Just pulled half off at 41 actually, for 20 ticks. I'm going to go ahead and move my stop. Actually, let me show you. Okay. Long 5 contracts now, 67.21. Stops coming on the break even. So stop. Okay, and 21, 31, 41. I'm gonna set a pill point for 51. This is gonna be my last trade. This is because I pulled half off at 20 ticks. That's actually a pretty decent run up there. So 1 at 51. All right. So, all right, let me get myself caught up. We're oversold. Push down here. There was some absorption happen right here at 17. Let's see if what it was. Didn't show on level 2. It was real minor though. It was one of those artsy moves. So I was catching it on the rise back up. I wanted to see if it was just going to channel around there, but it did a abrupt turn, so I was able to catch that as a market order. Fairly slow from my phone, but decent. Okay, 5 contracts long, 67.21. Got half off at 41. Stop is now at break even. Pill point set at 51 for 30 ticks. And we'll see how this plays out at this point. So, all right, guys, I'll be back. All right, 1 off at 51 for 30 ticks. I'm going to set a pill point for 61 for 40 ticks. And stop. I'm going to just leave my stop at break even. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, 1 off at 61 for 40 ticks. That leaves me 2 contracts long, 67.21. And stop still just going to stay at break even. All right, I'll be back. All right, we got 1 off at 71 for 50 ticks. That leaves me 1 contract long, 67.21. Stop still at break even. I'm going to bring it up a little bit, though, to 41. That's going to lock in 20 ticks. And I will set a final tick profit at 68.21. 68.21. Way up here for 100 ticks. And we'll call it the day. So, alright, I'll be back in a bit. Alright, so when you don't watch, good things tend to happen. Well, for me anyway. Okay, 100 ticks was made. 68.21. And that happened a while back. Let's see if we can hunt this down. 68.21 right here. Alright, there it is. At 12.15, hit 100 ticks. So, decent payday for Monday and for not trading for a little bit over a week now. So I will take it. Alright, guys, I'm going to wrap up and I'll most likely be around tomorrow for a bit. Alright, have a good one. We'll see you later. Bye.